Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how to grow micro amaranth. And I actually grow it as a mix with mostly green, but also with a little bit of the red garnet. I'm just going to grow a half a tray, which is a 10 by 10, just because I only use it for my country blend. I'm going to get my 4 cups of dirt, potting soil, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to just go through and break it up, take out any big pieces of mulch or rocks that are in there. Okay, so my ratio is basically 80% of the green amaranth and 20% of the red garnet amaranth. So I get all my seeds from True Valley, except the last time I used purple basil, I could not get it from True Leaf. It seems like they're always out of purple basil, so I had to order that from Eden Brothers last time, but Eden Brothers is quite a bit more expensive, but I just didn't have a choice because I have restaurants that count on that weekly from me, and so I couldn't just not have it. So since I'm just doing a half a tray, I will want 0.4 ounces of green amaranth, because it's only 1 ounce total for like a full tray, so I only need half an ounce, like 0.5 ounces, and so the green amaranth will be 0.4 ounces and the red garnet will be 0.1 ounce. So I tart out my measuring dish. Look how fine these seeds are. That's why you hardly need any of them. So I just need 0.4. It's hardly anything. Look at that. The seeds are just so small. So 0.4, and then I just need to add 0.1 ounce of the red, which they look exactly the same at this point. Just need to pour this carefully. The red garnet is quite a bit more expensive, so you don't want to be spilling that everywhere. Okay, so I just have 0.5 ounces. I'm just going to mix up the red with the green. And I'm going to spread it into my tray as evenly as I can. Amaranth doesn't really have too much of a taste. It's really just earthy, but it does look really nice in my country blend. Just the green with the red. It looks really nice, and it has a ton of nutrients. Amaranth, I did not know this. They actually make flour out of amaranth, which I had no idea until I looked up the nutritional value. I'm like, what? I would not have guessed that. It's taking a long time because there's so many seeds in here. Okay, we're going to water this. Amaranth only takes about 6 days from planting until harvest. So we're going to water this. We're going to put it on our stacking shelf covered for about 4 days. It's just crazy how fast these things grow. I'm actually going to stack my amaranth on top of the half tray of peas that I just planted, just because the peas take so long and the amaranth will be on there for such a short period of time. So I'm going to go ahead and put this right on top of the peas and leave it there until tomorrow. It is day 2 on our amaranth mix. They have sprouted. I have like a little white sprout that came out. We're going to water these, cover them back up, and put them on our stacking shelf. It is day 3 on our amaranth mix. You can see they're sprouted. They are starting to stand up a little bit. It's hard to see, they're so small. We're going to water these. We're going to cover them again and put them back on the stacking shelf. Today is day 4 on our arugula mix. You can see it has come up, mostly yellow with some red, so the yellow will turn to green and the red will remain red. I'm going to water, then put it back under the cover and on the stacking shelf. Today is day 5 of my amaranth mix. It is, let's see if I can get that clear. It's going to go into the light today after it gets watered. This is a more delicate microgreen, just like the cilantro, so when I water it I have to kind of put it at a really low speed. Otherwise it kind of falls over. Today is day 6 on the amaranth mix. You can see it's been under the light, it's greened up. There's a little bit of red in there. We're going to water this and then put it back under the light. Today is day 7 on the Amaranth mix. Tall. A little bit of red in there. Today is harvest day, which I only use this for, like I mentioned before, my country blend, so I don't use very much of it. I harvest a little bit of the amaranth to put into my country blend. There's 5 different microgreens in it.
I can't judge on the Samsung tablets because we never owned one. I could judge.
Grab some and cut it off.
I know that